Today I painted a mural in this recessed ceiling. The client requested flowers, and if you know my work, then you know that I love painting flowers, so I'm excited to show you this one. She wanted my classic white florals on a darker background, so I did have to lay down the color of gray before I started. I picked a color that was a little bit darker than the room, but not black, so that it wasn't super dark. I forgot to film all the sketching, so it kind of just jumped right to me filling it in, but that's fine. Loved this shot, didn't know how to film it, so I just put my phone directly on the floor. But anyways, you get the idea. It was really cool because the recessed ceiling had built-in lights, so you get that really cool glow. The client requested orchids, calla lilies, and cherry blossoms for the flowers, and here it is all done. I think it's such a cool idea to paint flowers on a ceiling. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. Oh wait, I'll tell you, because it really kills your neck. I try to avoid ceiling murals at all costs, but sometimes I gotta take them when it's something fun like this. Don't mind me while I go find a massage therapist now. Anyways, thanks so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. This daycare wanted their main hallway to be a bit more exciting, so they asked me to do some painting. Each room in this daycare is actually named after a flower that can be found here in Manitoba. So starting off strong, we have the bluebell room. Growing up, these are actually one of my favorite flowers to find in the wild because they're so beautiful and that blue is so vibrant. Moving on, we have a prairie lily. The lily is always a fan favorite, but the prairie lily is extra special. You'll have to look it up to see the difference, but it is beautiful. These are sunflowers, obviously, and then moving on, we have the crocus, which is Manitoba's flower. And then we have the dandelion, and I wanted to do the full life cycle of the dandelion just because I think that's really cool for kids to see. And here it is, all done. So now let's take a walk through of all of it and see it all together. As you enter the building, this is the first thing you see, that dandelion and the full life cycle. Moving on, we have bunny tails, and then those prairie crocus pops of purple. All of these flowers add so much life to this hallway, and it's such a great option if you don't have a ton of space, and yet you kind of do have a ton of space, if you can see what I mean in this video. Anyways, here are again those bluebells, one of my favorite flowers, and then a little sunflower around the corner. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. I'm going to paint a mural in this corner, and here's a sneak peek. All right, now let's watch how I did it. My client requested a Formula One race car mural. The mural is a Christmas present for her husband, and this corner is where he has his gaming setup. This wasn't a complete surprise. She did let him know I was coming about 5 minutes before I arrived, so he was able to tell me what his favorite cars were. So I added in the favorite cars and the 2 helmets of his favorite drivers. This might be my favorite part of the mural. Right above where I'm painting is where the TV is typically mounted, and I'm painting the steering wheel of his favorite car right below it. So when he's playing his game and driving, right below the screen, he'll see the steering wheel. That may make a little more sense at the end of this video when you see where his gaming chair is set up. So for those of you going to ask, yes, this is a freehand mural, although I will tell you that I did study these cars quite a bit before I painted this mural. There's a lot going on in a Formula One race car, and I didn't want to totally mess it up, so I did do some homework before I painted it. So here it is, all done. And so to make this entire thing make sense, I put the gaming chair back in its place, although the TV is not yet mounted. So I think it gives you a better understanding of the placement of the chair and how it works with the mural. I wanted to give this mural a lot of movement, so I painted those speed lines underneath the race car. So hopefully it felt like he was moving a bit while he was racing. And then this will be his view from the chair while he's sitting there playing the game. And then keep in mind there's a TV mounted there as well. So those dials and things will be in the background behind the TV. And so I don't know if this makes sense, but I wanted this mural to feel really fast, and I hope I properly conveyed that onto the wall. The client totally loved it, and Merry Christmas to him. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it.